Okay, welcome to the movie spreadsheet. I'm excited you're here. You're probably one of my 9 subscribers, so thank you very much. On the way to double digits. Maybe. All I really want to do is talk about Dune 2 right now, but because I haven't filmed an intro, and that's all my wife can talk about is how I need an intro. If I want to get to double digits and then triple digits, and then eventually one of those little YouTube plaques, maybe right in this, well, not over Danny at Monaco, maybe over here against this wall, that I need to make an intro video to explain what the movie spreadsheet is. So this is that video. Okay, let's talk about the history behind the movie spreadsheet. We can also talk real quick about how I discovered how to make cuts in the video so I don't have to put the pressure on myself to make one single perfect take every time. Double digit subscribers. Here we come. It's 2019. I am the faculty sponsor of a high school film club. And I get to watch these students assign movies to each other and then rate the movies that they watch. And it got me thinking about how we rate movies, how you'll watch a movie at home or in the theater with somebody. And in my family, it was always, what would you give that? And the expectation was that you were rating on a scale of 0 to 10, and you'd say a 7. And the other person would be like, okay, I think it was like a 6. Discussion over, end of story, period. And this got me thinking, this is wrong. Like, what makes up the movie is more than just an arbitrary rating, obviously. And instead, what we should be doing is we should be looking at those things within a movie that make a movie great to us, right? Like, my rating is different than everybody else's, and that's okay. And my categories are different than most people's, and that's okay. And that is the idea behind the movie spreadsheet. It's that let's create categories that we rate individual movies, I guess, within, and the formula for your overall score is based off of your ratings from those categories. Third section, third video, third take, not third take. But confession, I'm nervous about something. I'm nervous about the fact that before I push record, I do this with my hair to get it off my forehead because I live in New Orleans and it's 1,000 degrees here all the time, including inside the house. And that my hair is going to be different in every single video. And that'll stop us from gaining the subscribers that we need to get the gold plaque or platinum plaque on the wall. But we carry on. It's 2020. Or we're going back in time to 2020. You see what I'm doing there? And okay, so it's 2020 now. This is not going to be like a sad 2020 story. It's simply going to be, I have a 2.5-year-old at home. And now I have a newborn at home, and I am not sleeping because he is not sleeping. And he is one of those babies that needs to be on you to sleep. And so at these insane hours of the night and morning, in order to keep my sanity, I started filming reviews of movies that I watched during the week. And the final clip of the review was the overall rating of the movie calculated by the movie spreadsheet. And in 2020, with a newborn, being at home all the time, my spreadsheet filled out with movies to a point where now I am at 293 movies over the course of the last 4 years and growing, hopefully 300 by the end of this week. And so the final section I want to talk about is simply my ratings or my categories. And let's do it. The biggest advantage I have being the creator and mastermind behind the movie spreadsheet is that I have been playing around with my categories for 5 years, and they've changed. And what I want to do is I want to walk you through my categories. But what I hope is that just this discussion makes you start to think about the things that are important to you in movies and gets you to create your own categories and then hopefully your own spreadsheet. And like I've said before, if you need help with this you ever want to discuss this, I love this. This is absolutely my passion. So feel free to reach out. But I want to go into what my categories are. All right, let's do a quick rundown on my 4 categories. And then I guess my bonus fifth category, starting with my highest percentage of my overall score, which is entertainment. Really simple, easy to explain. I believe that the purpose of a movie is to entertain me. So if a movie isn't entertaining, it doesn't receive a high score. Second category, achievement of goal. This is my newest and best category. This solved one of the big issues I had to start with this spreadsheet when I first created it. And it's simply, how can I compare a comedy to a horror? This allows me to ask the question, how funny was that funny movie? How scary was that scary movie? In this section, this category accomplishes that. And it allows for me to have different genres on the same list. Category number 3 is ending. This is worth 20% of the overall score. Ending is massive to me. I can't tell you how many movies that I've watched that were okay, that had a great ending, that ended up being scored higher because of that ending, and vice versa. Watching a great movie all the way through with a bad ending, you're left with a bad taste in your mouth. So for me, ending is quite significant. And then finally, my second to last category, my last category, you'll understand why I'm saying that in a second, is just length. Like, I generally feel like movies are too long, and I feel like long movies should be reserved for great movies. And so, quite simply, like, does the length of the movie fit the story that it's trying to tell? 5%. So nothing major. Finally, my last sort of category is a penalty category. Is there anything in the movie that should receive points taken off for? This could be anything, really. I mean, it's up to the viewer to decide, but I generally use these for things that I don't think add to the story, that make a movie difficult to watch. So those are my 5 categories that make up my overall score. Okay, I'm pretty pumped about this intro. I want to leave you with just 2 closing thoughts. The first thought, I absolutely want you to do this. I think you're going to have a good time if you create a spreadsheet, if you log the movies you watch, if you come up with your own categories. If you need help doing that, you can always reach out to me. You can comment below movies that you think I should watch. I would love to discuss this with other people. This is my passion project. Okay. 2 is that when you watch a movie, add it to your list, rate those categories, and then the overall score that it gives you, don't artificially inflate or deflate. And what I mean by this is, maybe you've watched Tomorrow War, the Chris Pratt movie where he travels into the future to fight space aliens, and maybe somehow you really liked it. Maybe somehow it's a 9.7 on your list. Maybe somehow it's the number 8 movie on your list all time. Oh well, that's where it is. Don't make your list cool. Okay? Your movies have the rating that you gave them. That's going to lead to awesome conversations with other people about your top 5 movies, or why you like certain movies, or why you don't like other movies. Stay true to those ratings. I was so close to being done on the last take, but right when I finished, I was about to sign off, and I had this cough, So, new take. Got to add something else inspirational. I'm pumped to share this with you. I hope you create a movie spreadsheet. I am excited for you to be a part of the gold, platinum, YouTube button plaque thing. I hope you enjoy the videos.